Don't make me pull a dog. Yeah! Murano! Nigga say he swipe a bitch from me. Where the card at? Catch his ass loafing in the street. Where your heart at? Two belt, two hammers, bitch, you better wear your heart at. A nigga bark at me, I guarantee I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, 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 I'ma bark back. She fucking with the piece, she paid a fee. I don't call back. At your job, no Keith, I kick a dope. I need all that. Been a problem since a youngin', ain't a nigga that can solve that. Pull up if you want and you gon' get a bullet car at the stove with a hoe. Loco motto, what they call that? Bad bitch, check her Twitch. Look like Jay from Mortal Kombat. Might catch a contact, no penalties. I'm in the red zone. Trying to make a sale with no service, that's a dead zone. Death before dishonor on my flesh and my headstone. Telling on your fam so you can scram, boy, you dead wrong. Remember catching plays, serving J's out of bando. 4-5 on my waist, a bowie knife like I'm Rambo. On my soldier slim shit, head to toe rocking camo. I do it for the famo, you do it for attention. Read between the lines or you lacking comprehension. I don't need a fucking switch bump, fire and repetition. Niggas say he swiped a bitch from me. Where the card at? Catch his ass loafing in the street. Where your heart at? Two belts or hammers, bitch, you better wear your hard hat. A nigga bark at me, I guarantee I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, 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 I'ma bark back.
The Second Amendment to the U.S. Constitution guarantees the right of the people to keep and bear arms. It states that a well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
GMG, bow!
Hey, what's happening, man? Hey, oh, whoops, I'm a bark bag. I see you, pimps. Yeah, I see you. That's hard, bro.
What's good? What's good? Oh, that ain't nothing, man. We got more coming, man. I'm cooking up. That's all I do is cook. I stay in the kitchen, man. That's all I do is
Oof,
cook up.
oof, I'm a bark bag.
I'm a
I'm a
bark
little
back,
chihuahua.
man.
Little chihuahua.
Yeah,
I'm
ain't
a
no
bark
chihuahua.
bag.
Ain't no chihuahua. That's that big dog. That's that motherfucker. That 4-4 bull. You hear me? You know about the bulldog, don't you?
Oh, man, it's that little 22.
There ain't no 22.
I'm
That's
a
that
bark
bulldog.
bag. No? Okay, okay.
That big
I got you.
4-4.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Old school
What's
shit. You know
going
these young, all these young niggas now. Yeah, I got the Glock with the switch. Glock with the switch with the dick on it. With the dick. You don't need no dick if you know how to shoot, motherfucker. What the fuck you need a dick for?
Yeah. Yeah, Bell, what's happening? Tony Hill. Man. Swan Raw. What's going on, man?
What's
Glad
good?
you could
What's
join us
good?
today, man. Jerry, what's going on? Hey, Katrina in the chat, man. Katrina, man, when are you gonna come up here? I gotta ask. Come on
Tony.
with it. Tony, what's happening?
He said Lord 22.
Yeah. What's that? A little 22. What it do? Pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? What that girl say? You know who lifted her leg up?
Don't
You
try
know
to do
what
me
I'm
like
talking about?
Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Quick, put that other shit out. Quick.
Man.
Yeah, man. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. We made it.
Mm-hmm.
To
Hey.
another week. You know.
Yeah, but to be honest, man, it's Monday because every day is Monday around here, man. We working, man. We
Nah, I'm
working.
saying it's Friday, but I know what you mean. Every day is you know
It's Monday.
ain't no
Every
off days,
day,
man. This motherfucker.
every day is Monday.
Yep, and
Yeah,
it's true. This is true. Yeah,
yeah. Hey, Python the Dome, man. Yes, sir.
yeah. Tony, he tried to
Yeah.
holler. He tried to play me, Tony. He told
Yeah.
about the 22. Now, I only think that was a 22. See there? I think that was a 25. He was shooting it out the night. You keep faking on the
Yeah.
25 to 22. Keep faking.
Yeah.
I keep faking.
Yeah.
223 ain't much
Yeah.
bigger. Same
Yeah.
time. Stop playing with me.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. As I said yesterday, man, we just going. It's about y'all today, man. So whatever
Okay.
y'all want to talk about, whatever y'all want to discuss, man, just put it in the chat, man. We just
Yeah.
vibing out today. We enjoying, this beautiful morning. I don't know where you at with the weather like, but you know, I'm here in the DMV area, and man, it's sunny and beautiful, man. The weather's perfect. Ain't too
Yeah.
hot, ain't too cold. Nice cool breeze. Y'all better get out here and
Yeah.
soak up your sun, man.
Yeah.
That vitamin D. Yep.
Man. Yeah. So you were talking about finances yesterday anyway, man. Said you was gonna go into that.
Yeah, we touched on what we touched on yesterday, trust law. Touched on trust law yesterday. We didn't really get into the maxims, of trust law, but we got into basically the foundational structure of how to build a trust, more so what a trust is, right? What a trust is and the benefits of having a trust. And just basically estate planning. A lot of us it's 11:01. A lot of us we don't, like I said yesterday, we don't have a plan for our future and our property, our estates. When we leave here, we might tell certain people, oh, I want you to have this, I want you to have that. That's cool. But if you don't have nothing in writing, it's hearsay. Anybody can say, oh, he told me, I could have his car, or he said I could have his dirt bike, or he said I could have this family heirloom. That's hearsay. Because we don't, if there's no will, there's no trust, right? Then we don't, they don't know what to do. So your estate's gonna go into probate, and now your heirs, right, have to fight to get their birthright. So don't set your babies up and your children, your loved ones up for failure, man. Put that work in. It's not hard, it's not difficult, and it's not that expensive. You can go out to what you spend out at the club, trying to turn up at the club and look like you balling at the club. You can have your trust, have your estate, estate planning set up.
Yeah.
However that looks, you know what I'm saying? However you want, whatever type of trust you want to set up, what you want to put in that trust. But definitely, all you dog men, open your ears, both clean the wax out. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. All you dog men, if you have a legitimate legal kennel, your kennel is registered and your paperwork is in order, and you do not have a trust, you are doing yourself a disservice. I'm going to repeat that. If you have a business, a kennel, I don't care if you provide a service or a product, and you have a registered legit business, and you do not have a trust set up, you are doing yourself a disservice. Now, is it needed off the back? No, I would say no. But should you have it off the back? If you can afford it, you have the resources, yes. But I understand from my personal experience, and then, everybody's not, at an ideal spot starting out in business. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would love to have the capital needed to do everything they need to do and scale and all that. Everybody ain't in that position, right? And depending on your circumstances, you might just need to, I got to start making money. So in that case, at least minimum, get you an EIN, right? Get your EIN. Once you get your EIN, right, now you can start doing business. You start contracting, because that's all they care about. If you want to do commercial contracts, you want to contract with the government contracting, they want the EIN. for tax purposes. That's it. They really don't care about it. They're not, oh, but let me see your articles of organization. And I want to. I done contracted with too many people, too many corporations, too many businesses, and they've never asked to see my articles of organization ever.
Yeah.
Now, even though I show it or I give it or I send it, right, with all my paperwork, they don't ask for it. I don't even think they view it. They just want their EIN, right? That's it. Is it for tax purposes? Because they got it, for their accountant. And you need to be doing the same thing. Keeping track of all your. You should be doing your own accounting. They got apps. I use NerdWallet. There's different apps that you can use that'll keep track of your finances and your spending, and you can link all your accounts, right? Separate your businesses, and definitely you need a business account. Definitely.
Yeah.
You want to separate everything. You don't have, like I said, own nothing, control everything. So the goal should be, you shouldn't have shit in your government. Everybody back in the day, man, don't be telling people my government name. Then come on, then don't be telling people my government name. What you telling people your government name, because you got all your shit, all your assets in that name.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that's real, man. That's definitely real. Definitely, man. Hey, Lone Wolf, what's happening, man? Yes, sir.
Who out here simping? Tony said somebody out here simping.
Oh, shit. Shannon? Hey, man, speaking of simps, you need simps, man. You need simps in the world. Simps run the world. You know that? Simps run the world.
Simps don't run the world.
Simps run the world. Simps run the world.
Hold on, hear me out. Simps don't run the world. Simps fund the world. Now let me explain.
Hold on. Hold up.
They fund the world.
So you telling me that women get on OnlyFans and they looking for you, or they looking for a simp?
Hold on. They on OnlyFans, right? Because I'm the reason they on there. I'm behind the camera. That's why they on there.
I know. But who are you focused on? Who are you focused on?
I ain't focused on nobody. I'm focused on the bag. See, I told you want to be the nigga chasing the bag and let the women chase you. So you need to be the nigga behind the camera. Look, babe, you got to pose like this. I can look, and speaking of OnlyFans, I ain't trying to get too deep in it, bro. But I do my thing, right? That's my area. So, what it is that I can look at you can go on OnlyFans, Twitter, wherever, right? Say it's a chick, she got a little page, she doing her thing, whatever. I can tell if she has male guidance just by her content. If she has a competent man that understands what men are looking for and what they want, I can tell just by her content. If you in your bathroom or your room with your dirty ass mattress and a pile of clothes on the floor, dirty carpet, with black ass feet, and you taking ass shots and pictures and shit, you are undecided and misguided. You ain't got no head. You out of pocket because you trying to do something. You don't know what the fuck you doing. You don't know what men want. And that's why you selling ass on OnlyFans. Now, I'm not saying that but this is my thing. I don't care what you do. Because OnlyFans, I look at OnlyFans just like a nigga be in the streets. You get in and get out. That's not a game that you last in. For one, woman, I don't care how bad you are, you ain't gonna look like that forever. So what's your end goal? What's your end plan? You gotta have a plan. Yeah. Most of these women don't have a plan. They I don't care if you oh man,
they plan. They plan is to be a born again virgin and go get married and play like they ain't never do what they did.
That's dead. Them days is done. These youngins that ain't working no more. All the shit that the women in the past used to do to finesse men and get over on men, men ain't going for that no more. Yeah. You got to come with something of value. They men understand their value now, so that don't work. So this is what's happening. Now, peep game. I want everybody to listen to what I'm saying and peep game. In your own personal life, look at what you seeing every day. And I know y'all see it too. There's a shift happening. These young dudes, they not out here, bro. They not on that. They not chasing. They about their money.
Yeah.
Whether they scamming, whether they working a job, they got a business, whatever they doing, they hustling, they about their bread. Now it is some that's still simping and oh baby, let me do this. But the majority, they have woken up. They've realized that it's all okay. I'm gonna break it down to you why I say what I say. When I say this whole economy, this whole system is based off of, they've got the woman's mind, right? So now that they have the woman's mind, they have weaponized the woman to get in our pockets, whether that's through child support, whether that's through marriage, whether that's
Look at Shannon. Look at Shannon Sharp.
Exactly. So, but this is my point. Look, Shannon, I could tell Shannon the type of dude, I could take Shannon to DR, he would lose his damn mind. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much, women throwing themselves at you. If you're not used to that and you don't have no self-control as a man, you're going to succumb. You're going to put yourself in a bad situation. Because any woman can come along, grin and smile in your face. BBD said, he said, that girl is poison. Don't never trust a big butt and a smile.
Mm-hmm.
You think they didn't make that just for entertainment? They trying to give you some game.
Hey, read what Tony say, man.
What Tony talking about? Hold on, let me see.
Say, nah, Sims mess up the game. Definitely looking for $1. Everything going through, they can be all that and get paid. The young ones don't matter. The old niggas with the money simping. The old niggas poison the whole pool with their BS because they shoot that shit away because they going 18 and up. Yeah.
Yep. So he's right. Now, think about this. Think about this, Tony. When you was in high school, y'all gonna laugh when I say this. When we was all in high school, think about all of the women, all the girls, right? That damn, she bad. Man, she bad.
Oh yeah.
She's fat. This and that and the third, right? You was on her. You trying to, you ain't got much money, but you want to smoke or buy you a snack or you trying to woo. You know what I'm saying? And but you don't have the finances. You don't have a car. You don't have the resources that these older niggas got. So you get to like high school. Now you got older niggas that done graduated, or they in college, or they just old pervert niggas and shit, and they prey on the younger girls because they know they oh shit, baby, you just want to go to McDonald's? I'll take you to McDonald's. What you want, some new parachute clothes? You gonna buy me stuff here and take me somewhere? I got an older man with me. They love it, right? They love it. We gotta sit back and watch that. We gotta eat that. We just gotta take it. We can't do shit about that. We can hate on this nigga all we want, but at the end of the day, what can we do? We can't do shit. So then you get older, right? You establish yourself. You gain knowledge. You gain resources, right? You got experience. Now you see these same women you went to school with. Now they inboxing you. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Now they inboxing you. Hey big, you get that. Hey big head, you get that tag. Hey big head. Bitch, what you hitting me up for? I ain't talked to you in 10 years. What did you messaging me for? Oh, cause you see I got some motion going on. You see I got something going on over here, and you at home with your five babies by 10 different niggas. So you trying to see what I got going on? Cause you now you want to give me a shot. Now you trying to worry about what I got going on. Nah, that's the game. That's how it go. And then now she's older. Now niggas like me, they gonna look now. If I'm fucking with an 18-year-old, 19-year-old, whatever, they look at me. Oh, he like them younger. He a pedophile. I ain't messing with them younger. He need to mess with somebody his age. Well, you wasn't messing with nobody with your age when you was in high school. Yeah. So he wasn't a pedophile when you was in high school because you was benefiting from it. But now that you don't benefit from it, now he's a pedophile.
Yeah, you done learned your lesson now. You done been ran through. Yeah. Yeah.
So really, you jealous because you still want what that young girl could get, but you older now, you can't get it. So now you mad and you in your feelings. So now you hating on me and you hating on her. No, you had your time, you had your fun. Now it's time for me to have my fun. Men have their fun later on in life because we don't have the resources and the knowledge and the things that we need to enjoy life the way that women can do early on.
I mean, you got to think about establishing yourself in any career, or establishing yourself in any kind of foundation, even if it's entrepreneurship or anything. For a man to be successful, he has to put in work. And that work, and everybody knows that, man, it's it's every blue you got to damn near be going into family business to get the upper hand coming out. So your first 10 years is gonna be putting in that work.
Yep.
You're gonna be putting in work trying to establish yourself in a career. And a lot of distractions happen behind women in that process. A lot of people don't even get to complete that journey for divorces or all types of stuff, man. But for a young man, like, you don't really get established until you 30 or in your 30s, and that's if you jumped out of high school and got straight to the business, you know. So yeah.
But Tony right, he said it's the old niggas. It is because they got to find, and I for instance, it's this liquor store I used to cash my check at in DC over Minnesota Road, Minnesota Avenue. Right there, Minnesota and Benton Road. I used to go there I used to be up in Minnesota all the time. And it's this liquor store up there I used to go to and cash my check. Now, every Friday, bro, I got paid every week. Every Friday. I can't remember the old head name. Slick back, and the average old nigga, big pot belly.
Slick back.
Yeah, the big pot belly, the old boots. You know what I'm saying? Collar open with the gold, the taco meat.
Yeah.
With the James Brown that he done performed, slick back, all messed up, and you can't tell him nothing. He cash his check, he count his money. He got all the little youngers in there. He got money. Oh, yeah. He ready to trick. Yeah. He ready to trick.
Yeah.
So they the problem. Because now you see this is what happens when this how they mess the game up. This for Tony. This how they mess the game up, Tony. They give these women a false sense of value because you're showering her in ways that a nigga like me ain't gonna do because she ain't worth it to me. She ain't even worth it to you. That's why you paying for it, because you can't get it without the money. Because if you ain't had the money, she wouldn't even pay you no mind. So you gotta pay to play. So what ends up happening? Okay, when she did with all these simps, she used to nigga, oh, good morning, queen. Oh, you look so beautiful today. It don't. So now when you give her that attention or you give her that validation, it don't mean shit. And not just the old niggas, Tony. I'm gonna tell you what really messed the women up. Social fucking media. That's what killed the game. Because now, a woman, listen, hear me out. A woman now don't even have to leave her house to get attention and validation from a man. She can sit her fat ass in her fucking room, right? Take a couple pictures, the little thirst trap pictures, and now she got niggas in the inbox. She got niggas commenting on her post. They reposting it. They, oh damn, let me cash every baby. Oh, you so beautiful. All that. So she's getting that attention and validation, right, for free.
Yeah.
So now when she goes out in the world, she got her nose up. And you looking like, bitch, you basic than a motherfucker. What the fuck is you acting like you a bad bitch for? But that's
because she took that picture, and then as soon as she took that picture, revealing some skin, whatever the case may be, niggas start putting their application in their inbox. They start jumping in the inbox, putting the applications in. You know what I'm saying? Now she got 100, 2,000 or whatever applications. Now she feeling herself. Oh, I'm somebody on the market. I'm somebody.
Hold on, what time is it that becomes her standard? Yep. Where real life, man, don't matter. Exactly. And Tony, I'm elaborating what Tony talking about. Tony talking about, all right, like the top, like a top tier nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that all the females want. If he hit, in her mind, that's her new standard. Oh, I'm only dealing with niggas on this level. No, you only getting fucked by niggas on that level. It's a difference.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference. You're only getting fucked with. And I tell women this all the time. I can get a nigga that can you keep him? Then they get quiet. Well, no, you can get a nigga like that to fuck you. Can you get a nigga like that to wife you up? Can you get a nigga like that to build with you? To be with you long term? To take you serious? No. You want to go there and have the conversation, player? Come on, pimp. Come on, P. What we gonna do? I'm a recovery. Hey, it don't matter though, bro. It don't matter. This is an AA meeting for simping, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Simpers Anonymous, baby. I'm trying to turn y'all from simps to pimps because it's unnecessary. The simping is and I'm telling you, once you acknowledge, right, You got like just like the AA meetings. You got to say hello. I'm a simp and I'm here. And you start the program, 12-step program.
Hey, we should have simp recovery. We should have a simp recovery session.
We should.
People give their simping stories, and we can solve and snap our fingers and say, "All right." And I'm bullshitting. But
real shit.
What's
real
up?
Shit. We can set that up. Okay, simping.
Yo,
Hold on, cause real shit, bro. Cause
I was just bullshitting. But okay.
I wasn't.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Like, this
Me
is the
too,
thing.
Tony. Me too.
What did he say?
He said he grew up on UGK Zero. But yeah, I'm better for it. I grew up on that. I'm really a Rap-A-Lot baby, man. And then progress to the SUC and all that, man. Yeah. That was a big influence on me.
Look, Texas had a big influence in DC. Texas, Atlanta, is a certain area, Florida, like, cause I don't know why everybody think Maryland, DC, that's still the South. I don't know why everybody do us dirty like, oh nah, y'all from New York, motherfucker. Oh, y'all from down, y'all country ass, bad.
Yeah.
But then the country, y'all city niggas. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what?
Nah, man. Hey, I'm telling you, y'all, for the tri-state area, as far as the tri-state, I know DMV is a little different, but for the tri-state, y'all are country. Y'all the South. Really, the South started Delaware. If you want to talk about the tri-state.
Exactly. And we below the Mason-Dixon. Stop playing. You gonna accept us, nigga? Cousin, you gonna accept us, cousin? Shit, be ignoring me at the family reunion.
Yeah.
Let me see. But yeah, Tony, I grew up, man. Same up here, man. We rock with UGK. Like, that's really we didn't have no artists back then. We didn't really have. We had Go-Go. We had artists that but like mainstream rap artists, we didn't really have anybody representing us, back then. So we kind of leaned towards artists that we could rock with, that we fuck with. That was like, Swisher House, like, Ghetto Boys, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of the Texas artists. Zero, of course UGK, man. I told you, Pimp. That's all I listened to was Pimp and Devin, man. We were talking about that earlier, man. I ride to that all day.
Yeah. I go through a list, but most of the lists that I go through, most people wouldn't know. But, yeah.
Man, 8 Ball and Jay-Z.
Oh, there you go. See, that's what I'm about to say. I was about to say stuff hard, like that.
Man. Come on,
20 to life.
Hard. Like, come on, man.
20 to life, man.
20 to life, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would say stuff like that. A lot of people would, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Pokey, man. For sure. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Yep, Big Pokey.
Cry Kid. Oh, Big Pokey, huh? Okay.
Kid was good.
Yeah.
I know a lot of artists that most people wouldn't think I know.
Yeah.
I'm just into music, so I like fucking with people that's from certain states and certain cities, and they think that you don't. Where you from? You don't know about this. You don't know. Like, nigga, I start rapping. Oh, how you know? But nigga, I know. Well, nigga, don't be disrespecting me like that. Nigga, you think that these artists people only listen to them in your city or your state? No.
Yeah. Well, I tell you this: the best rapper to ever do it, and this is not up for discussion. It's K Rino. It's not up for discussion. K Rino, I said what I said. Next subject. Let's continue now. Let's move on.
Hold on. You said K Rino the best to ever do it?
Yes, sir.
Just in the game, period, ever?
Yep.
That's a bold statement, my brother.
Hey, I said what I said. It is not up for discussion.
Damn. I leave it alone there. I leave it alone.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What artist dropped 7 full albums in a day?
That I know of. Right offhand, nobody.
Albums, not mixtapes, not no mixtapes. You talking about 7 full albums?
I heard you, nigga. I know you. Look, you thought I was about to nope, nigga, albums, nigga. I ain't talking about them damn mixtapes, nigga. I'm talking about albums, nigga.
And they all go too, man.
Yeah, he is a legend, Tony. He is a legend. I give him his flowers. He is a legend.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he the best to ever do it.
Nope, he your favorite rapper.
Title,
he is your favorite rapper's rapper, man. Your favorite rapper.
Favorite rapper.
Yep. Mobile Joe. Yeah. Man. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Back to the script, mister.
Yeah, man. Back to this ism, man. Let me put y'all on game, man. So I done figured this shit out. I done figured it out.
Okay.
I done figured it out.
Okay.
Because I don't have the issues that the issues that I see when I'm out and about, when I'm sticking and moving, the issues in the situations that I be seeing brothers in, it's just I be looking, shaking my head like, bro, why are you dealing with that?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you dealing with that? Like, what? It don't cost to be a simp. It don't cost. I mean, it does cost, but it don't pay. You can never win being a simp. It might seem, in the short term, like you winning or you up or you getting what you want, but in the long term, bro, you overpaying and it's not worth it. And it's not even needed. Because this is the thing. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been the nigga laid up with a broad while she lying to her dude, telling her, "Oh, I'm on my friend's house," or "Oh, I'm at the gym," or "Oh, I'm doing this and that." I'm like, but you over here top me off if you lying. I'm like, bitch, you ain't shit. And then I've been the nigga on the phone, "Baby, where you at, baby? Come on, baby, please, baby, please, come on, baby, please, I need you, baby. Come on, baby." I've been on both sides of the spectrum, so I'm well rounded. I'm 360 with this, baby. You can't come at me, no matter how you come at me, I'm going to see it from a mile away. I know a hoe when I see a hoe.
Yeah. So, you got any simp stories?
Man, I got hella simp stories. Matter of fact, I got one.
Look, break it down.
This, y'all going to laugh at this. So, this when we was living in Goldsboro. Samurai could testify to this because I used his, ex-wife now, but his girlfriend at the time, car to go get some cakes.
Was it the good cakes?
No, she was from Trailer Park. I wouldn't even want to be nobody even know. I don't even want to tell the story, but I'm trying to be, transparent. I can't expect y'all to, trust me if I ain't being honest. So, I met her on Plenty of Fish. Y'all know about Plenty of Fish? You laughing, so you must know about Plenty of Fish.
No, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Look, hey man, look, bro.
Look. If you know, you know.
I'm old, man. I'm not of that era, bro.
Nigga, you ain't that much older than me, nigga. Look, this nigga's older than you to be on Plenty of Fish. So look.
Yeah, but I had to sit down for a nice little minute, man. Honestly, when I had to sit down, it was MySpace. When I came home, it was all of this.
True.
So bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, but yeah, at this time, I don't even, what year did this was around, I think, what's Samurai at, man? He got the brain of a man, he don't forget nothing, man. He could probably tell you what date and time it was, but anyway, this we was living in Goldsboro, North Carolina, man. I drove all the way to, it was about an hour away. So this the thing. I ain't had but a quarter tank of gas, right? And mind you, I'm in his girlfriend car. Shout out to Ned, man. Shout out to Ned, because Ned was trying to get you need some butt. Here, I said, damn, that's bad. When a woman tell you need some ass, that's how you know you down bad, man. God,
yeah.
Take my car, yes, please. Just take it.
Hey, that's funny, man.
So, long story short, I get out there. It wasn't what I expected. I still, I'm like, look, I'm getting hit. Something. I came all this way. So, the next morning, I'm about to leave. I overstayed. I should have left. Or I spent the night. I was like, I ain't trying to make that ride again tonight. That next morning, hit her again. So she's like, well, am I going to see you again? I looked at her, I said, no. I'm like, I just went through all this for that? Like, no.
At least she was honest.
I'm always honest with these women. Like, what am I lying to them for? So, She's like, what? Because it threw her off. I guess she thought I was gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna see you again. No, you think I'm gonna lie to you like all these other niggas that hit you on POF? No. I'm about to tell you the truth, ho. Knowing you ain't gonna never see me again. You think I'm about to drive an hour away for this mediocre ass pussy? You in the fucking trailer park and bitch, and you got kids. I didn't even know you had kids in here. She must told him shut the hell up and don't say shit all night. Cause I ain't hear no TV, nobody go to the bathroom, nothing. I know I hear feet in the morning. I'm like, oh yeah, it's time to go. Then, but this is the kicker. So I had to walk of shame. I had that long drive back home, and I guess what was playing on the radio? Cause she a girl. She like the the white girl music. So she listened to what was on the radio? Not on the radio. She had was it CD? Like we still listen to CD? Yeah, we still listen to CD. I think it was the I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. You know that song?
Yeah.
It was one of them kind of Hillary Duff type, songs or whatever. And I just let it play. I ain't even change it. I was just like zoned out, like, cause I was just so disappointed in myself. I'm like, bro, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life that you driving an hour away for trailer park trash? Like, what are you doing with your life?
Self-evaluation. That was a quiet ride, oh boy. Yeah.
But yeah, man, so I had to talk with myself. But this is the thing. So I get all the way back to Goldsboro, right? And soon as I get into the city limits, it's a gas station right there. And I ran out of gas at the gas station. Soon, like literally like some movie shit. Soon as I pulled into the gas station, the car cut off on me. Made an hour.
That was a blessing.
And an hour
back. That was a blessing.
On a quarter second.
That was a blessing.
So he had the car. I felt the burn. I ain't even want to call him. Him and Ned had to come give me some. I ain't even had no money to get. I was like, damn, I'm going to get put. I ain't got no money to put no gas in the car. I was like, yeah, okay. They laughed at me. I went, did you at least get? I said, yeah. They're like, well, that's all that matters. We'll put the gas.
Hey, man. Dre's solid, man. Dre is solid.
He got to be solid, though.
He is solid.
He owed me, though. He owed me. That's why he know. I ain't gonna put his business out there.
Oh man, that's family though. That's how it be. Somebody always owes somebody.
He owed me. He know.
Yeah, man. Anybody in the chat care to share a simp story? You know what I'm saying?
I'm being open and transparent. Don't come on now. Don't have me out here looking crazy by myself. I know y'all done probably did worse. I done did worse, but I just told you that one. I know.
Yeah, me too. Shoot.
Well, tell your story then. Shit, you talking about anybody else? Shit.
I got, man, look, bro. Here we go. So, I was messing with this chick, man. We actually dating or whatnot, man. And, she was on to me at first, but, I started messing with her and whatnot, man. And this is when I was in my teenage years, man. I was young, man. And, man, I'm talking about, man, we done went everywhere, man. We done went to Spain, man, we done been around, like, all types of stuff, man. One time I bought her some shoes, and I would do stuff like this, and it'd be little mistakes, but my nose is wide open. And I tell you, man, after this, man, I turned into a straight savage. I'm talking about a savage. But anyway, man, I was buying stuff like some Timbs. She returned the Timbs and get the money, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, you could have just said something, you know what I'm saying? Anything, whatever, young and dumb, wide open, whatnot, man. And long story short, man, like, I went to college, man. I'm doing my thing. She doing her thing, man. But I'm still trying to hold tight. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hold on to a dream, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it ended ugly, man. It ended real bad. But it was everything that was involved with it was my fault, And I put so much into it. I was just like, man, I'd never do that again. And I think a lot of us get that, man. We get that one woman that girl or whatever the case may be, do you bad, and then from that point on, never happened again, man. I think that's healthy too, to a certain extent,
Yeah, I got one more for you. And I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna tell you now. This one is the one that I got two more. I'm gonna tell you from a child when my simping started, and then where it
Mm-hmm.
ended. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but three stories. So no, it's two. It's two chicks.
Yeah,
So
but
eighth grade.
before you start, but after that situation, like when I say I turned a savage, I mean a savage. Everything was business after that.
Yeah.
Every relationship, everything that I was in was square business. It was business. But go ahead.
But no, that's what it's supposed to be because it is business. It's all. But that's the thing. Now,
Yeah.
what it is, we. This is why I say men love for real. When a man
Mm-hmm.
loves a woman, it's there's it's like the way a woman loves her child.
Mm-hmm.
It's unconditional, right? Now, women, they love conditionally. Now, what ends up happening is if you don't have a strong father and mother in your life to guide you and teach you these things about women and men, you're gonna be lost and you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get finessed. You're gonna get screwed over. You're gonna get done wrong. You're gonna get your little heart broke, and then eventually it's gonna turn you cold, right? And then once
Mm-hmm.
you turn cold, that coldness it should motivate you if you use it the right way. It should motivate you. Then once you accept reality that a woman's love is always going to be conditional. The only woman that would love you unconditionally is your mother. Maybe your daughter.
Yeah.
But even with your daughter, she going to have conditions because she going to want shit. You know what I'm saying? So the only woman that's really going to ever love you unconditionally is your mother. That's it. So in knowing that, you got to move accordingly. So I love women, but I love women just like they love me, conditionally. So my love for you is based off of the things that you do for me, your actions. Because your words don't mean shit. You could tell me you love me all day, but if you tell me you love me and then slap the shit out of me, or punch me in the face, do you really love me? I'm going
Yeah.
to you going to work or you going out every day with a black, like, damn, bro, whooping your ass every day. I see you got a black eye. Oh no, I'm a baby. That was love tap, man. She love me. She be fucking me up, but she love me though. She love me. Like, nigga, she love you. Why the fuck is she beating on you? This is how she show her love. That's just she love
Yeah.
different. She was raised like that. That's how they show they love. No, bruh. Her love is conditional. As long as you are saying and doing the things that she wants you to do, she's gonna love you. Prove me wrong. Whatever you doing for your woman, stop doing it. Cold turkey. No explanation, no excuse, nothing. Just stop doing it. And act like everything's normal. And see how she reacts. Stop paying that rent. Stop paying that car note. Stop cutting that grass. Stop putting them groceries up in the refrigerator. Stop changing that oil. Stop checking that check engine light. See what she do. You gonna find out how much she really don't love you. Because it's conditional.
Yeah.
But that's female nature. And it's nothing wrong with that. Once you accept that as a man, it makes it a lot easier for you to deal with women and be honest with them. We lie to women because we're scared to lose them. Once you're no longer scared to lose a woman, you now have the upper hand. She can't finesse you and get over on you. Because the least little thing she do, about to cut you off. Because that's how I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still that way now. But like as soon as I see a red flag, back in the day I would explain it. Now I don't explain nothing. I just peep game, take notes, and then move accordingly. Because I understand that if I address it, if she's not in the right frame of mind to accept this guidance or this game I'm giving her, then I'm wasting my breath. Because all she's going to do is to get emotional. She's not going to take it. A woman that don't take accountability, you can't do nothing with that. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because in her eyes, she can do no wrong. So that means you just got to accept all her bullshit. Now, this is where the simping comes in. Because if you allow that, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then she's gonna continue to do it. Because you're allowing it. You gotta set your boundaries from jump. Look, this is what I got, this is what I'm willing to offer, this is what I expect in return. Can you deliver?
Yeah.
Straight like that. If she if she ain't never had a real one, she gonna be like, well, damn, nigga, I ain't never had a nigga. Usually I get to play around with him and play games and get to go out to eat or spend some of his money first before he start putting stipulations. No, we doing that from out the gate.
Yeah, you ain't doing no fill out type deal. We ain't gonna fill each other out. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and you can accept that, and then we can move forward.
Yeah, because I already know I don't need to fill you out. I already know what type of person you is. It don't take me 5 minutes to talk to it. I'm going to know. And if you're a hoe, I'm going to know that before I even talk to you. I can smell it. I can smell a hoe coming around the corner. It's in the downwind. If I'm in the downwind, I'm going to smell her coming around the corner. I smell her. Is that a hoe I smell? Something smell hoish out here.
Yeah. Nah, for real. Man. So, man, when it comes to men and women, like, men typically date down, the more successful you are, we typically date down, and women always try to date up, I think that it creates a lot of confusion too, man. Um,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Nah, I got a phone call. It dropped me out. I was talking. I guess you couldn't hear me.
Yeah. No, I was saying, huh?
Go ahead.
What's up? No, I was just saying that men date down and women date up. Generally speaking, the more successful you are, the more successful you are as a man, typically they date down, and women typically date up. Especially the younger you are on the women's side. Because youth is always on the women's side. It's always on the woman's side.
Yep. Facts.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, like, with that being said, it's just like, man, when you start thinking about it from a broad perspective, man, it's like, if you're highly successful, you got 7, 8, 9 figures, in whatever kind of deal you got going on, man, would you be trying to date somebody that has the matching finances or somewhere close to that? Or would you be just trying to get somebody that could fill your prescription of medicine as far as what you need from them? You know what I'm saying? And then think about just think about people that are successful at that certain point. Like, I don't know, man. It's a lot to think about when you start talking about how you date and all that other stuff, man, when you start, tallying it in.
Yeah, you just got to figure out what, like I said last week, or was that Monday? Whenever we were talking about help meets. I think that was last week. Matter of fact, I think that was the first live. You talking about the help meet. Do you have one?
Yeah.
That's why I asked that question.
I'm saying, because...
Now I'm asking you a question. So...
What's up?
To answer that question, it depends on the man and what his purpose is. Whatever his journey, his purpose, whatever he's trying to accomplish, that woman has to be able to add to that. So whatever you need, whatever you're lacking, right? She's supposed to be the balance to that. So y'all can be evenly yoked.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Check this out. I'm going to give you some good examples. The Shannon Sharpe situation.
Okay.
Shannon is Shannon. Shannon is successful in the field that he's in, and in his prior career also playing football, Hall of Fame, right? Anybody that Shannon Sharpe dates, marries, or whatever, 90% of the time he's going to be dating down. Look at the situation he in. The OnlyFans, you dating down. When you look at, you know what I'm saying? When you look at Michael Jordan, look at his wife. When you look at all these successful people's wives, their girlfriends, the people they choose to date, other than these celebrities that try to get with other celebrities, they're dating down. And even in those situations, if one is up and the other one is down. But for the most part, it's the man that's dating down and the woman getting the benefits dating up. You see what I'm saying? So if you were successful, who would you date? Who would you put on? You know what I'm saying? Who would you consider? You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it goes. No matter how you look at your finances, if you got it all together, you don't need much but somebody to fill your needs. So 9 chances out of 10, you gonna date down.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
And then think about this. Think about this. Now you date somebody who's got your matching finances, busy like you busy. As far as a female has her own business or working for somebody else doing their own thing, think about what can y'all do for each other. Because she needs from you what you need from her. You busy, you got your own thing going on. She got her own thing going on. It doesn't seem like it could work, from a realistic standpoint.
Well, it won't work.
Most, yeah,
Realistically, it
most
won't
women,
work.
most women,
If
most
he's
women
career
of that.
driven,
Yes, that's what I'm
it's
saying.
not gonna work. Yeah, like
So
so this
naturally,
the trade off.
uh-huh.
Without those are the ones that need to be with simps. That's the only way the
Yeah.
relationship will work.
Well, it's somebody has to date down.
Right.
Somebody when you're highly successful, somebody has to date down. Whether it's the woman, she's the successful one, then she got to date down. If it's the man who's successful, then he got to date down because you don't need much. You don't need the finances. You don't need money. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Your stuff is pretty much taken care of. You need companionship and somebody who can fill your prescription of your daily needs. So that's why the majority of people start dating down. You know what I'm saying? It's a natural thing. If I got money and my wife got money and she's career driven and I'm career driven, she's probably gonna be more aggressive than me, or just aggressive as I am, and that's confrontational to begin with.
Yep. That is not
You know
attractive.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. So like when you successful, it's you already kind of caught in the trap. Because if you got to date down, think about this. If you got to date down, whoever you dating is benefiting off of you. Period. They benefit off of you more than you benefit off of them. So if you got money, yeah, that's scary, dog. That's a scary situation. And you got things on your side. You can do whatever. You got more freedom. When it comes to the laws and all types of stuff, because money can get you out of certain situations. Not everything, but people respect money more than anything else. So in your position, no matter who you date, it's a risk, a high risk.
But yeah, I agree, and mainly if you're in the public eye, if you're a public figure and you're successful, it's you pretty much fuck as a man. Now, if you just a regular Joe Schmo and you well off, you can kind of work with that. You know what I'm saying? You can present yourself as being a regular guy and fill her out. But this is my thing. It depends on where you shopping at too. You can't go to
And all that,
McDonald's and expect to
all of
get
that
gourmet
matter.
food. Yeah.
All of that matter. But the more successful you are, the more like, man. I mean, I don't even know how to address it because if you single and you successful, you're already a target, whether you famous or not. Because these like shit, you can sniff a hoe out. They can sniff out your pockets, man. It's rare. You know what I'm saying? Like even because I know people that wear the same clothes every day, and millionaires, man, and man drive regular cars and all that, and women can still smell it on
Hmm. Yep.
them.
I
Yeah,
know. I know a few as well, and you would never know.
yeah,
But they're the ones that don't have the issues that these flashy niggas got.
yeah. But
Flashy
see,
niggas,
but
they
I'm
got
saying,
niggas trying to rob them. They got women trying to rob them. They just everywhere where they turn, somebody trying to get over on them. But
yeah.
that's because you
So
put yourself out there, like you make yourself a target.
yeah, but yeah, man. Nah, it's just yeah. That's one of the things. Is when you start thinking about it, like and you start looking at those types of situations, man, like they damn near is you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. And yeah, you got to be very set in morals and values and all of that when it comes to your decisions, when it comes to to date. But at the same time, man, no matter how you look at it, as a successful man, I don't care what race you are or whatever, 90% of the time you're going to be dating down.
Which is natural.
That's what I'm saying. It's natural. But when you look at, like, you know, people that are damn near on the same level, that's where you start. That haven't been set in their careers or whatever. Not successful or not set in their careers. That's where a lot of issues happen too.
Yeah. But yeah, a good example of that is, he said they be going for man eaters though. They do. They do. And it's because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think certain things as a man you have to go through in order for you to understand the severity or the seriousness in the situation. So if you've never been in a situation where you've had a woman say or do something that can cause you to lose your life or your freedom, you don't understand how serious, you know, shit can get with a woman. You think everything's a joke and a game, you know.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying, because if you are successful and you have to date down, that is a supreme risk. You have built everything that you have built. You don't need anything else. They need everything when it comes to finance, when it comes to protection, when it comes to all the basic criteria that were structured traditionally from man to woman. Period. You know what I'm saying? They need that. But at the same time, they can bring the whole ship down at any given moment.
Yeah,
at any given moment.
And
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, and then if you try to date somebody that's your equal, you know what I'm saying? You got an issue with that too. You know, because I mean,
now y'all butting heads all the time. She want to do what she want to do. She wants you to be on her time, her schedule, her program. You want her to get in line with you. Y'all constantly fighting that who gonna wear the pants. I know.
Okay.
I've been there,
I this is somebody that I know. I don't know her personally, but I know her family. I know her father. I know her brothers and all of that. But Russell Simmons married Kimora Lee. Right, Kimora Lee Simmons. Kimora Lee Simmons is a crazy story. It is what it is, man. You know, but Russell was dating her when she was in her early teens, like 15, 16, mid-teens per se. And she was
14.
modeling.
Yep.
Yeah, she was modeling. You know what I'm saying? Her father bought his mother a house right next to mine. So you know what I'm saying, and some of his sons stayed there. He had 26 kids, man. Kimora Lee Pops was a gangster for real, man. But anyway,
that you ain't lying.
One of these days, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. I'll break it all the way down and it gets deep, man. And then I'll tell you some real stuff, and I can talk about it because it's said and done, and then you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But anyway, 14, 15, Russell Simmons is already on. She's just getting into the modeling industry, and Russell Simmons sees her and takes her under his wing. Boom. Now, mind you, she was in the modeling industry. She's already making like magazines. She had been in a couple of centerfolds or whatever the case may be, but she's not that model yet. But Russell Simmons sees her, grabs her up, and then all of a sudden, she is who she is today. Of course, you know, bad decisions and finances or whatever the case may be. I'm not in their pocket or whatever the case may be. But she walked away with baby fat. She came from nothing to you know what I'm saying? And Russell dated down, and all the accolades that she has was behind him besides her modeling career. That's dating down. They divorced. She get a whole bunch of bread. You know what I'm saying? But if you read Russell Simmons do you know all the work that was put in was behind him.
Yep, and she
So
benefited from it. But I mean, look at her and look at him. She had a plan. He had a plan,
I mean,
but they didn't have the
yeah,
same. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I mean, there's plenty of cases that the opposite benefit. But let's look at it from the other side. It's rare that you will see what's his name, Kevin Federline or whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about? Who married Britney Spears? I think his name is Kevin Federline. Yeah, Kevin Federline. He was just a background dancer. He ended up marrying Britney Spears. Ended up taking pretty much half her royalties. Not and
Yep.
getting checks. And that's another case of dating down from the opposite side. So it's not just men, but it's going to be more men than women. You know what I'm saying? It
Yep.
just is what it is, man. But like when you date down, that is always a risk, even in your life today. Like we talking large numbers and stuff like that. But shoot, you got a good job, good career, you successful, and what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Everything taken care of. You date down because you got your life is situated. And all of a sudden, a rainy day happened and she ain't like the way you farted. You know what I'm saying? So it's an issue now. You know, gonna bring the ship down.
But this is why I said what I said a couple episodes back about uh, basically not getting married. And if you're going to get married, don't go through the state. Do it your own way, right? Just y'all draw up a contract. Y'all both agree on the terms. Everything look good. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody to look at it. Take it, get it notarized, sign it, date it, put it on the county record.
Yeah.
You elope. You don't fuck a marriage. Get eloped.
Yeah.
Because then you have asset protection that you're not gonna get through going through the state. The state's whole goal is to get in your pockets, and that's how they're able to get into your pockets through the woman. This ain't no just random. No, this is orchestrated. You know what I'm saying? The mentality that most of these women have is not even their mentality. This is a way of thinking that it's a programming. It's called social engineering. The modern woman is I call them the T-1000s, or remember from Terminator, they just go around and destroy. They're programmed to do one thing: destroy. That's it. They don't feel feelings, they don't feel love, no emotions, nothing. Their whole goal is to destroy you as a man. And once they've done that, it's like, oh, I'm done with him, but they on to the next one.
So I got a question. What about Tiger Woods, man? Do you think with Tiger Woods having that golf club in his hand since he was 3 years old, his dad taught him all the game that he has. He goes through the whole process, trial and error, sets records, gets big time deals, and his net worth is $1 billion. It don't matter what he was doing, but he was out there, he was he was being a simp. You know what I'm saying? He was simping. But he gets jammed up by his wife, and she gets over half $1 billion. And they have been married for, I want to say, it was less than 10 years.
And
I got another one. No, I'm talking about Tiger Woods.
Oh, Tiger. The Tiger got done. Yeah. But that's
so,
what I'm saying.
Dating down. Well, but it don't matter that he was simping. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother subject. But the fact that he had that golf club in his hand before she was even in the picture. I'm talking about he had the golf club in his. This is a skill. This isn't a talent. This is a skill that he built from the time he was 3 years old with the support that he had from his mother, his father, the surrounding, the people that have surrounded him all the way up throughout his career to get to the point to where he's at. I don't care how many kids he got. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. This is something that is recognized beforehand. before the marriage, and then he goes out of Sims and does. I mess with I don't know how many women, but he's doing his thing, and she gets over half plus child support. She gets
Yep.
over half plus child support.
That's it. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a product of dating down. Look at Shannon. I mean, not Shannon Sharp, but look at uh Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan was playing for the Giants. They won the Super Bowl. When they win the Super Bowl, he was going through a divorce that whole year. And it got so bad, they won the Super Bowl. He at the height of his career. He said, you know what? I'm retired. Because of divorce. He didn't want to pay, he wanted to have to keep paying and all of that. But the court decided in her favor anyway. So he had to pay $20,000 per child a month. $20,000 per child a month. And I think he has four kids. That's $80,000 a month you gotta pay. From that, he went. Not only that, when he retired, he came back after that season was over. The next season, he came back and played for the Giants for 2 more seasons. After that, he got 3 jobs working on, has 3 different co-hosts on 3 different shows. Like the things that you have to do as a man after the fact, after you put in all of that work, all that time and everything for us to date down and then and then be working for somebody else. All that time now you're working for them. You're working for the you know what I'm saying? It's an exchange of wealth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? An undeserved exchange of wealth.
It's robbery.
Yeah.
Usury.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, but
that's real, Tony.
Yeah, he did.
He did. But at the same time, like,
hold up, big. He said Russell somewhere where they can't extradite his ass back.
Yeah, no, because Russell knew. Russell ain't no dummy.
He knew what time it was. He got the hell up out of here.
Russell is not no dummy, man. Russell is not a dummy. And like, you know what I'm saying? It just go to show you, man, like, you know, I mean, some people get it and some people don't. I'm not saying what Russell did was right or nothing like that, but I am saying like it's a man, when you successful, it's a dangerous thing. The opposite sex, no matter who you are, is a dangerous thing. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
protect
you know,
yourself at all time. Like 50 Cent is a great example of like how to do it right. You know, people used to laugh at, oh, he got him signing NDAs. Yeah, because he protected himself. And even he done went through some bullshit. So,
hey, you know who a fool with that? You know who a fool with signing those, man? What's his name? Charlie Murphy, man. His old dirty ass, boy.
Yep, Charlie another. Yep.
He dirty, boy. That boy is dirty, man. And didn't they can't prosecute him in law or nothing. You know about that, right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, man. That boy got, I think, over 20 people infected with HIV, and had them all sign the NDAs and stuff, man. And it's messed up. It ain't funny, honestly. It ain't funny. But they signed it, so they couldn't speak about it. And being that they can't speak about it, they can't make a report about it. They came out and said everything. They did a whole thing, and ain't nothing happened to Charlie. It's crazy. Yeah, man. We're coming up on that hour, man. Pimps, what's up? You must be on the phone, man. Yeah, we coming up on the hour.
Nah, I got the plumber just got here, man.
Okay.
Checking that toilet leaking and shit. Plumber here checking it out for me. But yeah, man, it's about that time, man. We had a good show, man. Y'all, it's Friday, man. Y'all enjoy yourself.
Monday.
It's It's Friday, but it's Monday. You right.
It's Monday.
Work don't
Monday,
stop.
man. Nope. Gotta handle these dogs. Gotta handle all types of stuff, man. Yeah, man, the work don't stop. You know what it is,
Sir.
man.
Tony
Yeah.
been rocking with us, man. Salute, Tony.
Man,
Lone
Tony,
Wolf,
man.
salute, man.
Hey. Yeah, man.
Said signs and symbols
Yeah.
are for the conscious mind. They are. Lone Wolf be
Yeah.
spitting gang. He think he's slick. He don't be really trying to. He be giving out little. He be giving out
Nah, what it
little
is,
tidbits every now and then.
man, what it is just like you know, you be surprised what the next man know. You be
Honestly,
around
bro,
stuff,
I
you
wouldn't. It
understand?
wouldn't surprise me, bro, because I
Yeah,
didn't
you
have
understand?
a
Yeah,
child tell me some stuff. I'm like, damn, okay.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
judge the messengers.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You be surprised, man. It be people that like you be sitting there going in on something and somebody say something, be like, damn, man, he all this, he probably know more than I do. And I'm sitting there talking about it, you know? Yeah,
Yeah, but it's about that time, man.
yeah,
Had fun rocking out with y'all this morning, man. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your day. Get that paper,
yeah.
man. Get your mind right. Get your spirit right. You know, get your body right, and
Mhm.
stay focused, man. Stay focused on
Yeah,
the journey,
man.
man. On the goal.
Speaking of, man, Big A ain't been really working out, man. Big A got to go get his workout on, man. I'm fat, overweight, and out of shape, man. I feel ashamed of myself right now,
Hey, you and me both,
man.
bro. I ain't been to the gym about 2 months. Still paying on the membership.
Yeah, man, man,
Yep. But we still working though.
man.
Ain't like we sitting at
Yeah.
home, scratching our
Oh, no,
head.
no, 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 no. My plate is full. My plate is full, but I got to get it in. That ain't no excuse, man. I
Yeah.
can't have my dog looking right, and I ain't looking right, man. Man,
True.
yeah,
True.
yeah, man. Say, yeah, Russell is smart, man. Russell's smart. It's funny how really, really, really highly intelligent people be thrown off in the worst way. Look at Kanye. Look at Elon. Man,
Yep.
Like Elon is a genius. Have you seen that interview with his pops?
Nah, I ain't watched it yet. I might watch that when
Oh,
we get off here. Yeah.
bro,
Somebody sent it to me.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. His pops married his stepmother. Elon's stepmother. Her daughter was like a baby, like 2 years old or something like that. When he divorced the mother when they got older, I can't, you know what I'm saying, and married the daughter when she turned 18.
So like my man, what's my man I'm talking to you about the other day?
Who?
Womack. It sound like Womack.
Oh, Bobby Womack. Nah, that ain't like Bobby Womack, man. Bobby
How that ain't
Womack
like
did
Bobby?
some. No, Bobby did some hating stuff, some weird, crazy stuff, but that ain't like Bobby. Bobby did some nigga, some man. Bobby did some nigga stuff, bro. That's all he did. That's all he did. He didn't do that. That's different. Bobby waited till his partner died and did the slickest stuff ever. Married his partner wife, knowing that he had been trying to holler at his partner wife the whole time his partner was alive. That's different. That's some nigga shit. That. You know what I'm saying? You see it all the time. The dude died at the funeral. Boys hollering at the wife before the funeral over. Like that's a. You know what I'm saying? That's just some down dirty stuff. But that stuff right there, that stuff is thrown off.
Yeah.
That's thrown off, bro. You know what I'm saying? And his grandparents was Nazis. And then you fast forward and you look at Elon, man, and Elon is a damn genius, but he throwed off though.
Yep. Most of, I mean, you got to be thrown off. I mean, because most geniuses, they're borderline insane.
Yeah,
Because for you to exist in this dimension, this realm, this reality, and be so far detached from it at the same time, it will drive you crazy.
Yeah, Lone Wolf, I heard that too, man. I heard they hating on the movie, man. They trying to pull the movie for some reason. I don't know why, so I gotta hurry up and watch it. But I ain't got time to really watch something because I'm always working, man. I'm always working, man. I can't even sit still, man. I'll be trying to put something on the open credits come on, and I think about what I gotta do.
Yep. But look,
Yeah.
Lone Wolf. Now I've been peeping. They've been coming out with all these black horror films. Now you see they got Sinners, and then what's the other one? I ain't watched that one yet. But my coworker, I told her, I'm sorry, my girl's sister, she saw it, and she said, I told her, I said, look, I said it's gonna. I ain't trying to tell the movie, but I asked, I said, look, I ain't seen it yet, but I'm gonna tell you what I think the plot gonna be and how it's gonna end. And then once you watch it, when next time I see you, I want you to tell me if I was right or wrong. She's like, all right. So she didn't go see it, but then I think last weekend, or I don't know, a couple days ago, I don't know when she finally saw it. So I saw it yesterday. I said, what? She said, yeah, I saw the, I said, oh, did you see the movie? She's like, yeah, I watched it. I said, was I right? She said, yeah, you was right. I said, God damn. So they keep remaking, they can't make nothing new. So they just keep remaking the same shit.
You know why, man? Okay, so we man, I don't want to go too far. But look, so we in a different time now, man. It's a renaissance time all the way around the board. Things changed when they started making. What's up?
Speak on it.
Oh yeah. Things started changing when they first started making series. That's first thing. When they started coming with series, you got so much detail in the series, it voided out the movies. Nobody wants to watch the movie when the movie is just going to be just as long as one series would be. I mean, one episode or 2 episodes of a series. So it's only so much you can fit into a movie when the series is taking over. Then you got the boycott when they boycotted in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? A lot of actors fell off and couldn't get jobs in the whole nine. Then on top of that, they ran out of creativity. So when they run out of creativity, the first thing they're gonna do is let's do a remake. And they go to the classics and they remake classics over and over and over again. And each time they make it, it get worse and worse and worse. Anybody seen the new Candyman? I didn't. I know I shouldn't go. I know I wasn't gonna watch it. Everybody was talking about it, especially at the barbershop. And then they went to watch it and they was like, it wasn't all that. I know.
Look, you know what I'm saying? They redid Candyman.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They redoing everything. You know, and there's a couple of them that were before the boycott remakes that were good, like Man on Fire. Man on Fire is a remake. That's a good remake. That you know what I'm saying? But like when you start looking at all this stuff, the more stuff they remake, okay, I'll give you a good remake, and you tell me if it's fire or not. Coming to America Part 2. Yes or no? It's a yes or a no.
Me personally,
yes
no.
Or no. Exactly. It's not. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. Any remake that they do today is not even worth it. It's not.
But that's because you can't. I don't expect it to be better than the original because no copy can be better than the original. The original is always gonna be the original. So you can't outshine or outdo the original because it's the fucking original.
Yeah.
So I don't expect, a sequel to be better than the first one, but I do expect it to at least follow the storyline and entertain me. You know what I'm saying? Just like the first one did. Yeah. So if I lead there and I'm just like, yeah, it was all right. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of money.
Total Recall. You can go through the list of all remakes that they could have kept. They made it worse than what it was, man. And it just is what it is, man. But yeah, man. Hey, that's something we could do too, man.
Movie review.
But I can't really do anything new because I ain't been watching much lately, man. But
I'm trying, man. It's hard to sit down for an hour, 2 hours, and
I can't sit
not
still.
Fall asleep and not
focus. I'm either thinking about the work I gotta do, or I'm really trying to focus on the movie, and my eyelids and face is heavy. Man. But yeah, man. It's Friday, man. You know what it is. Next week we got shout out to Elevated Dog Judge. That was the dog of the week. We got Native Gold for the dog of the month. That's coming. That's the end of the month is here, man. So we're gonna be doing the voting for dog of the month. I think Dre said on Wednesday. We're gonna tally up all the dogs from dog of the week from this month, and we're gonna vote on that. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we're gonna have the digital dog show. Y'all tune in for that. The people that are there, man, check this out. One new member gets a t-shirt, a free t-shirt. An existing member gets a free t-shirt, and one viewer in the chat gets a free t-shirt, man. So you gotta be there to get that. If you ain't a member by now, go ahead and jump on board, man. We pushing this movement, man. The movement is so we can get this information from us to you, and you can relay the information back to us, man. Stuff that we need to know, you know. And then after that, man, we're gonna be in May. We're gonna be having a couple of more shows coming on. So this is about to be a little more extended, man, for y'all boys, man. And that's what I got to say, man. That's it. Yes, sir. Pimps.
Yeah, was good.
Yeah. He you dropping them big ass logs down, man. Fucking up the toilet, bro.
Say that again.
I said, man, you fucking up the toilet, man.
But nah, man, I ain't the plumbing here, man. I ain't even this. You know, this is where it's at, man. It's an old house, man. This house almost 40 years old, man. It's personal plumbing and everything, man. It's about time.
Yeah, man. Well, shoot, man, we out. You gonna tell them where they can find you at?
Say that again.
You gonna tell them where they can find you at?
Man, they already know, man. Candy Live Collections, Pimps Over Simps, Acidonia Worldwide. I mean, come on, man. Y'all know by now. Come on now. Y'all know where to find me at. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there, man. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there.
What Supreme say? Shout out to Soul, man. What Supreme say? Catch me outside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, y'all be safe, man. Enjoy y'all day, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, man. Tune in tomorrow at 9:30. We'll be back in the AM, man. Just stay slim.
Don't make me pull the dog.
We out.
Murano! Nigga say he swipe a bitch from me. Where the card at? Catch his ass loafing in the street. Where your heart at? Tool belt, 2 hammers, bitch. You better where your heart at. A nigga bark at me, I guarantee I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, I'ma bark back. She fucking with the piece, she paid a fee. I don't call back. At your job, no Keith, I kick a dope. I need all that. Been a problem since a youngin', ain't a nigga that can solve that. Pull up if you want and you gon' get a bullet car at the stove with a hoe. Loco motto, what they call that? Bad bitch, check her Twitch. Look like Jay from Mortal Kombat. Might catch a contact, no penalties. I'm in the red zone. Trying to make a sale with no service, that's a dead zone. Death before dishonor on my flesh and my headstone. Telling on your fam so you can scram, boy, you dead wrong. Remember catching plays, serving J's out of bando. 4-5 on my waist, a Bowie knife like I'm Rambo. On my soldier slim shit, head to toe, rocking camo. I do it for the famo, you do it for attention. Read between the lines or you lacking comprehension. I don't need a fucking switch bump, fire and repetition. Niggas say he swiped a bitch from me. Where the card at? Catch his ass loafing in the street. Where your heart at? Tool belts or hammers, bitch, you better where your heart at. A nigga bark at me, I guarantee I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, nigga, I'ma bark back. Roof, I'ma bark back.
The Second Amendment to the U.S. Constitution guarantees the right of the people to keep and bear arms. It states that a well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.